Okay. Okay. Gonna start the 15 horse.
Horsepower is hooked up to Control Master 3, which if you wanted to do alternate steering you can, but I spent the $350 and got the good tie-up bar for the main motor, so there's no need. Has the hydraulic, which has the hydraulic lift tilt. And your throttle control is next to the main control. You got your reverse. and then everything after you put it in gear, it's not the controller battery, just that. So I won't be able to show you the full run of the 15, but it's a very nice little system. It's also got the towing plate on it, so if you drop that, go almost a half mile an hour. And then in the back there, we've got our two Van Digitrolls, which are electric. Both plugs are on the side there by the light. Plug it in right there. Power them on, you're ready to go with those. And these are brand new, they were only used once actually, this last trip we were out to Oneida. So, everything's electric. It's also got the manual crank if something does go wrong. And all that wiring is right back here. So you got your, hold on now, let me think about this. That is the main, and I think this is the troller. One way or another, you got a battery for each. You got the dual bank charger. Everything's hooked up. I think I hooked up the, I hooked up the downriggers to the 15 horse because that's what I use to troll, so that's always charging the batteries for the downriggers. It only made sense to me. There's also a pole for skiing. The pole is back there. That'll go up through the middle, and your ski rope will hook on over the motor, and you'll be able to ski and pull tubers and all that stuff. So everything's got fuses and everything else. Everything was done right. Let me put that down. And we got, oh, I didn't put it down. Cover. You got your live well. You got two storage boxes on each, one on each side. You got these pedestal seats here. We'll remove and go up there or up front there, which the cushions are up there. That'll come later. And you got your navigation lights, anchor lights, bilge pump, and then your live well covers, or your live well, which there's that. That's the back one. You also got a front one. Now I got to blow that out for the winter. Yeah, rod storage, wash down pump. That's a hookup in the back. The hose was never even used. Vinyl over aluminum floor, no wood. You also got another storage compartment over here. Got your paddle, your lights. I'll include the two, I think they're 10-pounders. Yep, 10-pound trolling weights. There's a couple accessories in here for them. The handles for the downriggers if needed. And that's the other, that's the anchor controller. I didn't wire this in yet, but that will be before I sell the boat. That is so you can control your anchor from the driver's seat. Right now I gotta have my like 7-year-old, 9-year-old, or 30-year-old wife go up there and push the button. But that's electric as well, which I will show you now. Well, it helps if you take the safety chain off. And that's all there is to that. Makes life a whole hell of a lot easier when you're fishing in 50-foot water and you don't got to rely on anybody to get the anchor up. And of course, we're in 60 feet, so I'm not going to deal with this right now. So up she goes. I notice the rope is on the side of the pulley. That'll be fixed. It's got a 45-pound river anchor on it. The thing will hold it pretty much anything. I'll go a little easier. There we go. There's that. That's your safety chain connector, which when you are driving down the road, you don't want this to drop and kill somebody, so I suggest you put it on.
Then also, while the cushions are off, we have some more storage up here. Lots of space for life jackets, hide the kids.
Yep, and under...
We have more storage down here while he's getting that out of the way. Lots of storage here. You can see we got some more poles in there, some umbrellas. That goes all the way up there.
So 8-foot rods will fit.
8-foot rods in there.
So we got...
And then over here,
more storage.
we have
Forget you got to twist it.
some more storage.
Oh, that's
another
so
live
throw
well.
that one on.
So that's your front live well. And that one is...
Same button, just up, I think. There it goes.
That's that one. That one goes down. So for some reason, the front one you go down and the rear one you go up. Okay.
And you got your plug for your... Watch out. So this
Now
is
this
a
is
seat that flips down.
And then there's
The pedestal, you can move the back seats up
pedestal
to here. And this will be your battery compartment. I got triple interstates in here. And this is just so it doesn't... Oh, they aren't interstates anymore. They're superstars with the triple bank charger.
So when this is flipped up,
Oh, I'm sorry.
there you go. You have a nice little seat.
See? I like keeping it down for the storage. That's where I put my...
When it's down, you can have some more storage under there. Great if the kids want to hide away somewhere and play. Especially when you have all the cushions down. Can't get into any of these things. So we'll go ahead and put the cushions down a little bit. We'll get some pictures of that. Speaker system while he's there.
6 speakers.
6 speakers. They light up.
Oh, they don't?
Yes, they do.
Do they?
Yes, they do.
Oh. So you got your 36-volt trolling motor. And that is also wirelessly controlled. Where's that controller? This is the controller for that. Hopefully, there we go. It's been a while since I've used this. It's a great motor. I used to keep the kicker going and steer with this. I'll set it to a point. It's got iPilot, so it'll steer itself. We'll see what she'll do. I'll turn off this little motor. So there's the control for that. I don't know if show the controllers for that. So that's for the little motor. That's for the big motor. It's got your trims all on here. So I'm gonna shut that down. No reason to put more hours on it. So we'll speed her up. See what it'll do. I think it does about 3. We got a headwind today, but see what we can get it up to. Tells you your miles per hour. Of course, I didn't have those batteries plugged in. I know it gets up to about 3. So there's that. I forget how to turn it off. It'll probably turn off on its own.
You also have the bracket, so if you wanted to do attach a table,
Yep.
which is, you know, nice option. We
Got your
do
glove
not
box.
have the table, but it is something you can get. Large glove box, lots of space,
Very large.
lots of room for all your stuff to keep in there. Got some storage space under here. Got a little bit of a bungee, help keep stuff in. Fire extinguisher.
Got storage
Storage
under here,
over
but
there.
I've got a nice little tote set up for my quick stuff. You got storage on here for, I keep all my lures that I use quickly on. Cup holders, you know, those. My cousin wouldn't buy my old boat without cup holders, so he bought my old river boat. And, well, these are the cushions, which every cushion's now tit is there. They do nothing is missing. Everything's in great shape.
We
The
will
only
put them
tear
on and
which
get
kills
those.
me is
One
my
small
wonderful
little tear.
son-in-law did slice the back. So I am going to try repairing that and see how I do. If it doesn't come out like I want it to, I will have that repaired before it's sold. That shouldn't be a deal breaker. The boat's a beautiful boat. You got 4 Cabela's quick release down pole holders. You got 2 rod holders on there. I got 2 big planer boards sitting at the house, but I do not have a planer board pole. I never even used them on this boat. That was on my old boat as well. Brand new cover, travel cover. Seats are reclinable. These captain's chairs are reclinable with the armrests. And what?
And the cushions, they all just snap
Yeah, and
in.
the cushions just snap in nice and easy. And like I said, nothing is missing on them. There's no broken.
This one's for up there or for back here?
No, it's for back there. She's not going to snap it in though, because I don't want to unsnap and deal with that. There's no reason to. You get the gist of it. Beautiful. Everybody who comes on this boat ends up falling asleep within an hour. Notoriously, this one here, I mean, you know, that was her. They even make a hammock for it that goes in the track system, which I was going to buy if I'm keeping the boat. And the whole reason I'm getting rid of this boat, this lake is beautiful this time of year, but I am not a lake fisherman anymore. I gave up with lakes. This was always my dream boat, and unfortunately now the river is my dream. So we're going to be going after the big catfish, and you know, if you know those, they're just as good a fight as Lakers. So you know, it's got the windshield cover, which is there. I'm sorry, you know, I'm sure you could see it in the video that I took earlier, but that's the windshield cover, so chips don't break windshields. I heard of too many people losing. Sorry babe, I got your butt. I've heard of too many people getting cracked windshields and everything from little rocks flying up off their cars. So I went and spent the extra on that. And like I said, beautiful travel cover. That's brand new. It was only used on that one trip up to Oneida, Lake Oneida in New York. I don't know, there's not much more to tell. There's the radio. That works. The antenna is right there, which does pull up, but my lovely assistant here is in the way. But let's see if we could just get something on here just to do it. It's equipped for Sirius, if you know, if you're like Sirius. Oh my god, it's been such a long time since I've used anything on this boat. All right, babe, show them the covers while I figure out how to change the
Okay,
station.
so here's all the cushions fully down. Everything just snaps in. Super easy. Quick push. Like that. See, there's the little tips. And then it just goes under. So this one will go here. Just like that. Then this one goes over here.
Hey, don't snap too many of them. You get the idea. My luck, you know.
All right,
It's good.
nice, perfect for laying out. They pop up real easy if you do need to get in to get the storage.
Kids love it up there. Lots of room. You got 5 feet of room, probably between the steering wheel. I got 3 kids. They all sit up there. All the adults sit back here. We go, we cruise. You know, it's a nice boat. Somebody's gonna love it. Lots of good years in it. It's always been garage kept. Ask my wife.
Yes.
If it rained, we did not go out because my boat did not see water inside this boat ever.
The little
That's
bit
why I
of
bought the
carpeting
cover.
that is on here on the sides, all in great shape.
No rips, no tears.
All the cushions are in great shape. No rips, no tears.
This is your radio. Which you won't need that loud over this Verado motor. I mean, here, I'm going to start it again. You won't even believe how quiet that motor is. I mean, it's on. It's running. So you hear the motor. That's how quiet it is. You got your Humminbird 10-inch fish finder, which has all the goodies. I got the I didn't hook the gauges up to this yet. No, I did that to my Yamaha. This does have, Mercury makes a wireless Bluetooth device that hooks up to Mercury that will tell you your hours, interval changes. That was going to be my next purchase. I mounted this fish finder on this PVC board because I change fish finders frequently and I didn't always want to be drilling into my dash. So I did this. I know it looks a little, but I'd rather drill into this than this constantly. You got your typical gauges, your mile an hour. You got your voltage, which you got your voltage, you got your trim, you got your fuel. It's a 55-gallon tank. So you're at about 40 gallons. I filled this up before we went to Ontario. I always run Startron in it. You will not have a problem. Up there is also a fuel water separator in the back. Let me see if we can find it. It's in here. And that's right there, babe. If you could see it right on the right-hand side there. Fuel water separator installed. Change that filter every year regardless because no reason to chance anything. But when I dump it out, there's never any water in it. I only run non-ethanol. Right now it's got 91 in it, non-ethanol. Only one place I could get it and it's worth it. And I still run Startron just because. Sorry about the mess with the lures and everything. Never really cleaned it up yet from Oneida. I just decided to sell it on my wife's okay here. But other than that, we're going to take it for a spin. I'll show you the top speed of it, how she planes, and we'll go from there. Sure.
Okay.
So when you're driving, either fasten the windshield open to that
Right here.
over there, or shut it. You're better off shutting it.
And then those are double locks.
Because they are a pain to replace from what I hear from Crestliner for them. Alright, so we're going to give her a run. See what she'll do. See how she planes. Put the trim down. Get a good hole shot. There we go. 30 miles an hour. Batteries are charging. Everything is great. There's no ifs, ands, or buts, no problems. Like I said, everything's brand new. The guy who had this boat had it for 2 years, traded it in for, I forget what it was called, I think a Wells craft. They make huge aluminum boats, 28 footers. He ended up spending almost $100,000 on another boat after having this for 2. He ended up taking the 300 horsepower off of this, and put it on his new boat. So they repowered it with this 175 Verado, which, guys, I mean, it's not a race boat, but 30 miles an hour is damn good to get you off the lake if need be. I mean, you want a race boat, go buy a race boat. Other than that, you got your fire extinguishers, there's whistles, there's a flare gun.
You have a whole emergency kit in
whole
here?
emergency kit. You got your...
Let me go ahead and get that out and show you.
You got your first aid kit, and that's in a floaty right under there. So if the boat ever does go under, you hit something, God help it, somebody hits you. That thing should float. Hopefully.
Here's what you have here.
Give you a little bit of help.
You have your flare gun
Brand
and
new
your
flares
flares.
this year. We
Your
replaced them.
first aid kit, your instructions for the flare gun. You got an air horn just in case.
Guys, just so you know, you need instructions for a flare gun. Don't buy the bug. But everything was about safety. We got 3 young children, so...
And that
I didn't
fits
skip on
perfectly in
anything.
here. Nice and secure.
So,
All
it's
right.
up to you. That's it, guys. Just wanted to get it out and give you a shot at it, so...
Sorry for such a long video. We're new at this.
Yeah.
We're not YouTubers. Thanks for looking and have a great day.